Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Jahan. There goes my poo-poo. How you guys doing? Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. What's going on? I need y'all to tap in. I need y'all to tell me some things that you guys are dealing with. Let's get started with today's session. I'm super excited. How are you guys doing today? Tell me what's popping. What's going on? Anything on your mind, anything mentally, anything that you guys are working through, anything that you guys are dealing with. Let's talk about it. And let's not just talk about it. Let's be about it, right? All right, okay. All right. What is going on with my music? Okay. How you guys doing? Come in, tap the screen, share the live. Happy Saturday, guys. What do you guys want to talk about? What you guys got going on? Okay. Hey, Sparkle! I love you. I haven't seen you in forever. Where you been, girl? How to be more precise with manifesting. Absolutely. What are you trying to manifest, Sparkle? What are you trying to manifest? You've been with me, girl, for a while. So what you working through? What you trying to get through? Doubt while manifesting. Oh, I love this. Oh, yes, I know you working. I know you tuning in to me. Jahan, you getting your audio in. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Blockages and self-doubt. Okay, girl. Sparkle says she's been busy working. All right, I'm glad you guys are tuning in. Let's work through some of these things that you guys are dealing with. All right, let's work through them. Let's see. Okay, here we are. All right, here you are. Okay, so can you guys see this? Let me pull you closer. I need you guys to tap the screen. For those of you who can, tap the screen and share the live for your girl, okay? Let me turn off these rings so you guys can really see. How is this thing? Is that my... Okay. All right. Hey, Big Whoop. What's poppin'? How you guys doing? I love you so much. Okay, guys, when we have a dream, when we have a desire, when we have something that we want to manifest in our lives, right? That means that we are leveling up, all right? We are leveling up to who we are, okay? We have a dream. We want to be something different. Something that we aren't currently. We want to obtain something that we don't currently have. We want to live a lifestyle that we don't currently live. We want to be in a relationship with people that we're not currently with, okay? So anytime we want to level up, okay? Anytime we want to level up, we have to become somebody different. That's the only way you are going to live on the same realm. Okay? Okay? Look at these. These are different realms. Okay? This person, where you want to go, they are living on a completely different realm than you. They're tapped into a completely different reality than you are. Okay? The only way you can get there is to become, is to express awareness, because we already are everything. We have everything within us, right? So we aren't truly like becoming something outside of ourselves. What we're actually doing is discovering who we are already, pieces of who we are already. It's just like peeling an onion or peeling something, you know, all of the different layers inside of that onion. Okay, you are all of it already, but the only way that you will discover this being is if you peel away, you know, different layers of you to discover and see and be aware of this being. Okay, so of course, in order to get there, you know that you are going to have to live a different life. You're going to have to speak a different life. Okay? You're going to have to act out a different life. Okay? You're going to have to think a different life. Okay? You're going to have different habits. Okay? All right? Different routines. You want to come up here. You want to come up here. So you have to become this different person. You have to become this different person. And you will not become this same person by remaining to do what you're continuing to do what you're doing here. See, the reason why you got here is because you became that person. You got that way somehow. You understand? So, of course, you are in control of your speaking, right? You can control that. You can control that 100% of the time. Okay? All right? You can control your thinking. Okay? It may take practice to keep redirecting your thoughts on your goals and where you're headed, but you are in control of your mind, right? You are 100% in control of your mind. Okay? So this is good to know. I need you guys to tap that screen for me. Tap that screen. Let's get to 1,500 likes, you guys. Give me the 1,500 likes. Let's help get this live to on the FYP and to people that need to see it. I need you guys to tap the screen. When we get to 1,500, I'm going to keep going. Okay? Okay? When we get to 1,500, I'm going to keep going. Okay, 1,500 likes. We're almost there. Thank you, babies. Thank you. I love you guys so much. So grateful to be able to spend my Saturday morning with you guys. Okay, we got there. Now, you're 100% in control of your thinking. You are 100% in control of your speaking. Okay, you are 100% in control of the habits that you choose to intentionally act out every single day. Okay. You're 100% in control of that. Your actions, you are 100% in control of that, okay? Routines, yes, 100% in control of that, okay? All right? Now, the only thing that we do not have 100% in control of is your life. Like, we're going to go through life and things they're just playing out. You understand? They're playing out. Okay, according to how we're thinking, speaking, acting, our habits, and all of that. So we aren't in full 100% in control of the experiences that we're going to come across on a daily basis. Okay, but if you were supposed to be in control of that, you would have 100% control of that. But you don't. So we need not worry about being able to make things happen. This is really like the how. This is what a lot of people get a little like flustered with, okay? They get a little flustered, okay? So they have these goals of where they want to be, the people they want to become, the lifestyle that they want to live, but they have a hard time figuring out how, okay? So what's good to know is when we decide, see, the deciding is the biggest thing, okay? Because when we decide, that's really intention, okay? When you make a decision, you are deciding. You are putting intention on your goal, your movement, where you're headed. You understand? So, as long as we know and decide where we're headed, we will, every step along the way, is getting us closer to the goal. Now, if we do this, if we are here, Jahan, I'm talking to you. I love you so much. Jahan, I tell you I love you so much, okay? If we are here and we have a goal, goal A, this is Monday. Okay? On Monday, we have goal A. Okay? On Wednesday, we have goal B. Okay? That goal A has now changed to goal B, right? Okay, on Saturday, Hello, my sweet. Cash. Goal C on Saturday, okay? We have a new goal. So what happens when we are indecisive? What happens when we cannot make up our mind, okay? All right? Say, for instance, you were trying to figure out dinner. And it's 12 o'clock noon. You're like, okay, what I'm going to cook, what I'm going to cook, what I'm going to cook. Well, at 12 o'clock, you need to be pulling out some meat to thaw out, right? Okay? But if you are too indecisive and 2 hours then pass, 3 hours then pass, 4 hours then pass, you can't decide what you want to cook. It may be too late to take out some meat. And then what you got to go do? You got to go buy something, or, you got to switch your game plan up. You get what I'm saying? Don't hesitate on being decisive. You got to know what you want, what you like, what you don't like, right? Now, it's good that we try things out, but as soon as you determine, this is not for me, you need to get out of it and get out of it quick. Cashy Poo, where are you, honey? You guys, power tap the screen for me. Let me check on Cash. Power tap the screen for me. Cash?
I'm over here.
Where are you?
Upstairs.
You're upstairs?
Yes.
Are you watching the TV?
Yes.
Your show? Listen, Cash. I love you. Okay, so it's good that we try different things, guys, but at some point we have to decide on something to move forward in. All right? Imagine, I always give this example. Imagine you're in New York and you got to get to California. All right? In your Google destinations map, right? You put California. But every couple of hours, if you keep changing the destination, to Maryland, to Georgia, to this, you will never get to California, baby. It'll take you forever and a day to get to California. Okay? So, I think what hangs a lot of people up is they think that it has to be something forever, and it does not. Say, for instance, I have a goal of being a public speaker. Okay? Say I have a goal of being a famous public speaker, which I would not mind. Okay? Cashy Poo, what was that? It was a toy. Come here, Poo-Poo. Okay, if this is my goal, right? But I'm here now, and I've never spoken in front of anybody before in my life, right? It would be a huge goal to try to go and get a gig at an arena and book an audience of 1,000 people, right? Okay, come here, honey. Listen. No jumping, okay?
Okay.
Give me a kiss. No jumping. I need you to listen to mommy, okay? All right. So, are you watching your show?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to stay on the bed. Don't be jumping off and going crazy, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm watching you. I can see you. I see you up there, muscle man. I see you. I see you. Okay, go ahead. That way. Thank you. I caught it. Okay. So if this is my... He's blowing all these kisses. I got it. Okay, that's a lot of kisses. It's a lot.
There's candy in there.
Oh, is candy in here? Ooh, these are special kisses. We got candy in these kisses, y'all. What kind? Chocolate?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hey, Sparkle. Hey, Love and Loyalty and Respect. Hey, Brittany. Okay. Yeah, Candy. Hey, Candy Kush. Ain't that something? He put candy in his kisses. So sweet. Okay, so if this is my goal for myself, like if that's where I see myself going, right? I know that I can't do that right this second. What am I going to do now, though, that could eventually help me get to that goal, right? So if this is your, for instance, some people want to work from home. How many of you guys want to work from home? Raise your hand. For those of you that can interact, please interact. For those of you that can't, just listen. Okay? How many of you guys have a goal of working from home? Okay? That used to be my goal. I had that goal, shoot, Josiah was like 3, 4, so about 12 years ago. All right? Yeah. Exactly. Okay, you miss your son that age. I love it. Grand Rising, Shawnee. Okay, some people may say, hey, I want to work from home. I want to be able to raise my kids. I want to roll over in bed and be able to make some money, right? That's a goal. That's an idea, right? That's a goal. That's an idea. Everybody's goals and ideas starts where? In their mind first. You are a creator. It starts in your mind, okay? It's your creation. It can be and look however you desire it to be. A work from home job for me may not look the same for you. I may be okay with $500, I don't know, $500 every 2 days. You may want $500 a day, okay? So it may look different for everybody. I may want it because I want to wake up traveling every single day and wake up on the beach and work and do my Zoom classes from there. You may say, I'm a homebody. I just want to be able to make money passively at home and I don't want any interaction with anyone. However, your desire, whatever your creation is, it's yours. And it can look and be however you desire it to be, okay? Let me scoot this back so you guys can see all of the board, all right? All right, so because of that, right, you don't have to figure out how, because now that you've made a decision, right, you've made a decision, okay, that's where you are headed. This is your destination, work from home, right? Okay, so what are you in control of? Your thinking, speaking, actions, and emotions, okay? So when I first had this desire, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I had no clue. I'm telling you, this was 12 years ago, all right? 12 years ago. At that time, I was working at a corporate housing company, and we were working out of cubicles, and I had just had my baby, okay? But something in me wanted to be home with my child. I just didn't really know how I was going to get there, right? But what ended up happening is I ended up getting fired from that job. And then the new company that picked me up, I was able to work from home with that job. Okay? I was able to work from home with that job. As a matter of fact, we moved to Florida. I homeschooled him, all of that. Okay? Now, at this time, I was still working for another company. But what job? It was a corporate housing job. So I was still working for a company at that time. And then from there, I was like, ooh, I want to work for myself. Because I got tired of like, okay, even though I'm at home, I got to be on the clock. I ain't like that, okay? So I didn't know how I was going to do it then. But what did I do? I started doing things that I was interested in, okay? And that from there, I created a candle company. It still exists. Candles with Purpose, okay? candleswithpurpose.com, right? And it was my first real business that I was able to make money from. Because, baby, I've been trying entrepreneurships for years. Did a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit, just, But I did not know how I was then going to become a full-time entrepreneur. Okay? The company that I worked for, the owner ended up investing in my business. So you just never know what things are going to happen, but you just have to make a decision, okay? You have to make a decision, all right? Now, once you make a decision, you have to start moving along that route. Excuse me. Give me that. Give me that, sweetie. That's not clean. Give me that. Excuse me. Thank you. Just give it to Mama.
I want this.
Yeah, give it to Mommy. That's not a toy.
Well, I just made the butt.
Cash.
I just made the butt. It's mine.
Wants to play with a fly swatter. Do your breathing.
No.
Okay, well go finish watching your show, baby. It's okay. You have to be decisive, because that is going to lead you to exactly where you want to go. Once you make the decision, the universe says, okay, well, that's where we're headed now. That's where we're headed now, okay? So now that you have made your decision, I'll help you get there. That's what the universe says, okay? I'll help you get there. I'll move things around for you. I will adjust things. I will place things in your route so that you can take advantage of those opportunities, right? To become what it is you desire. We have free will here. We are able to create the life that we desire. Okay? So every step along the way, every step now, okay? Whether you see it or not, whether you understand it or not, it is helping you get here. Okay? So there are going to be tests. There are going to be trials, tribulations, right? Some things are going to crumble. There are going to be tower moments, okay? There are going to be tower. Let me put tower. Okay? So there are going to be these obstacles and things that happen. Now, you're going to doubt. You're going to doubt where you're headed. There are going to be roadblocks, right? There are going to be detours, okay? You're going to doubt where you're headed. You're going to doubt if it's for you. It's going to feel odd. It's going to feel uncomfortable. That's what you want. That is what you want. You know you're headed in the right direction if it's uncomfortable, because you've never been here before. It should not feel comfortable. It should feel in alignment. It should feel like this is what I truly desire right now, right? It shouldn't feel forced in a sense that, oh, I really don't want to do this, but I'm doing this. It should feel like you are in alignment, but you may hit some roadblocks. That shouldn't hinder you, right? Because why? Anything we want, we can have. All right? But you got to stay focused on this. Again, remember, if you're wishy-washy, you get wishy-washy results. Okay? If you slow poking it, you get slow poke results. Okay? If you keep changing your destination, you'll never get there. Okay? You'll never get there. All right? If you doubt and stop every time you hit an obstacle, you'll never get there. Okay? You'll never get there. But what happens is people hit their tests and then they start to worry. What happens when you start to worry? What happens when you start to worry? Put it in the comments. I need someone to answer. When you stop where you're headed, when you stop going and moving towards your destination and you start to worry, what happens? I love you so much, my darling Jahan. Yes, we slow down when we worry. You can hinder your progress. I love these answers. You feel anxious. I love these answers. But what really happens is, guess what? See, first you were headed here, work from home. But guess what? Now you've misplaced that. And now your focus is on worry. So guess what? That's going to multiply. Oh my gosh, because your focus is on that. Your focus isn't on working from home anymore. Now your focus is on worrying about it. So now when you change your thinking, your speaking, your actions and emotions to worry, what are you going to see in your life? You are going to see examples of worry. See, oh my gosh, this isn't working. I knew that this wasn't for me. I just need to go back to doing what I was doing. I don't know what I was thinking. Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? Right? Okay? When you notice these feelings and emotions come up, guess what? If they are negative feelings and emotions, do you think that you should continue to focus on that? No. But majority of the time, people will not pivot. And this is victim mentality. When you choose not to pivot, this victim mentality, especially if you know what you're supposed to do, okay? If you choose to sit in the worry, you are choosing to be a victim. And ain't nobody got time for that. Not when we have goals. Not when we have goals. When you have goals, you are determined to get there, no matter what. You got to know what your why is. See, a lot of people don't know their why. A lot of people just want money. And I feel you, baby, because I love to make the paper too. Okay? Okay? So if you are focused, for example, on the money, right? Say that it's just money. Here. Say you just focused on the bag, baby. You a jack of all trades. You can do whatever. You can do whatever. Okay? Say you the jack of all trades. Okay? And say your only focus is on the bag. Is this money? Best I could do. Okay? So say this is your focus. The money. I got people I'm responsible for. I gotta retire myself early. I want to retire my parents. You know, this is my why. You don't care what you do. This is your why. Right? Well, then you need to just make a decision as to what you want to do right now and move. Okay? If you're not focused on your life purpose, okay? Because you know that this is not, you just want the bag right now, okay? Then you need to make a decision on something that can make you money, whether you're good at it, passionate about it, whether it's something you do all the time. It's got to be something that makes sense, but make a decision and move on it, okay? It don't matter what it is. It could be selling digital products like me. It could be selling physical products like me. Because I still have my candle company. Okay? So it could be that, or it can be selling your services. It could be whatever it is. Whatever it is, make the decision and take action. A lot of people do not take action. They do not take action. How will you get there if you're not taking action? You're not even moving along the route. How do you find your life purpose, right? So that's a good question. I do believe that you have to really ask for guidance on that, you know? Ask for your ancestors and the divine to show you and guide you with that, because I remember for years just wondering, like, what is it gonna be like? What is it gonna be? And I knew the things that I was consumed with, which is the mind. and manifestation. So that naturally clicked for me, right? So you got to find, if you're truly looking for your life's purpose, you got to find what resonates with you and move on that. Now, even though I'm doing this now, right, that doesn't, I'm still gonna, I want to live well into my hundreds, okay? So that don't mean I'm still gonna be doing this on TikTok at 130 years old, okay? I may not be on TikTok at 130. I may be somewhere else, okay? Okay, so we got it. So I'm okay with my life purpose being this right now, my true calling. It's not for money. It's because this is my true desire at this time. I wouldn't rather be doing anything else. Okay? But that doesn't mean that when I get 55, that may not change. Okay? So that's what I mean by that. Let's look at some of these comments. You guys, power tap that screen for me. I will start back up once I hit to 55K. Right, Shawnee. Okay. Spend time alone with no distractions. You will hear your absolutely. Absolutely. Let's get to 5,500, y'all. By the end of the day, spirituality is the recognition that there's a higher power. Absolutely. We know that. I mean, I look outside. I know I didn't create the clouds and the birds and the butterflies, right? I did not do that. We know that there's something greater playing the part with us, okay? But you were made as a creator. You have these tools. I call them your tools, your creative tools, your thinking, your speaking, your actions, and your emotions. You came here to create. That's what you came here to do. You are a creator. You didn't come here to do anything else. You were made in the likeness of the creator, okay? And you use what you can here, which are those tools, okay? And I know for a fact that the divine gave every animal, every living being, everything that it needed in order to prosper. I can look outside, I can see the bears have what the bears need, the deer have what the deer need. My cats have what the cats need. The dogs have what they need, right? And you too. You have everything that you need in order to prosper, okay? So everything is already within us. It's already within. I am that I am. We are made in the likeness of the Creator. It is already within you. This is why I say, when you are accomplishing your goals, it's not something that you are becoming that's outside of you. You are not. Okay? It is something that you are discovering within you. Okay? And that's something I'm working on. I love that. It's all about what makes you happy. But how do you find your life purpose? Some people think this takes too long. This isn't manifesting, but working for it. Synchronicity King, are you still in here? Synchronicity King, I just saw your comment. Are you still in here? You think that this is work. You think that what I am explaining is you working for your creations. Oh my gosh. You brought the big bear down. I see what you did. Who did this? Stop. You're hitting mommy. Who did this on the bear? Oh, someone wrote on the bear's face. Who did it? You or Carter? I'm gonna ask Carter when he gets here.
Carter.
He did it?
He wasn't home. Then he drunk. I was taking for it in the car. Then he wasn't being nice to me.
He wasn't being nice to you?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh. Okay, can you take this upstairs? Mommy's working a little bit. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but Carter did last time. I was in his room.
He did what?
I was in my room. Then he did. Then he did.
He said, yesterday he said, yeah, Carter, because I went upstairs and I found out that they drew on my carpet and this bear with marker. And I was like, oh my gosh, I saw that you guys drew on the carpet. And he's like, oh my gosh, Carter, he's a dangerous kid. What are you talking about? He's like, he's a dangerous kid. He drew on my stuff. Okay, where is he up in here? Bottom up mentality that society grew us up on doesn't work. The bottom up, help me understand. What's the bottom up mentality? Working from the top down works because you're focusing on your negative thoughts and beliefs. Your thoughts and feelings play a role in this thing we call manifesting. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Okay, let me roll through exactly what manifestation, how to manifest really quickly, because it seems like people are a little confused. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you exactly how manifestation works. So my regulars, y'all know what's up. I gotta recap right here for some of these people that are new. Please share this live for me, guys. Please share this live. Do I know about the sun sign moon signs? I am a Scorpio. The bottom up mentality is I don't really speak on signs and stuff too much. I mean, I know my sign and stuff like that. I know about other signs, but not like this moon and all of that stuff. The bottom up mentality is how society wants us to work hard. Yes, exactly. That's a good I know the word I'm trying to think of. But Diamond, that is a good why am I drawing a blank? Observation. Good afternoon, African Queen. Okay, so seems like somebody's a little bit confused about exactly what manifestation is. Does this marker work? Yes, it does. Okay, so here, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to bring something from the mind into the 3D world. Here you are, right? Now I'm going to start here. Let me start here. I'm going to start from the very beginning. Okay? First things first, you have a program that is playing out in your life. I need you guys to tap that screen for me. You have a program that is playing out in your life, okay? This program was put there by society, your parents, I'm writing fast, school, okay, TV, radio, etc., okay? Okay, so this is how you got your program. Okay, everything that you experience, you have a program for love, you have a program for money, you have a program for relationships, you have a program for the way you look, you view yourself, right? Your physical. You have a program for your mental. Every aspect of you, there is a program there, and it was placed there from society, your parents, school, TV, radio, etc. Okay? Need you guys to tap that screen and show some love. So now, if we understand that we are all operating on a program, on different programs, how do we know this? Well, we know that we all exist here. Can you guys see here? We know that we all exist here in the universe, right? Okay, this is all of our consciousness. But it's really the universe. Okay? So we're all here. We're all here. We're all here. Okay? All right? So we are all existing in this consciousness, but we're all living a completely different life. We're all living completely different lives, right? Why are we all here in this realm, here on earth? We're all on this planet, right? We're all here breathing this air. Why are we not all experiencing life the exact same way? It is because, guess what? We all have different programs. The schooling that I went to, the teachers that I spoke to, the parents that I had, all of that stuff plays a part in how I think today. Same for you, okay? Now, get this. Once we have a program, our life, what we see, what we experience, all right? Everything that we experience, okay, will be according to this program, okay? Every single thing, all right? So because of the program we have for our relationships, this is what we will experience in our relationships. If we heard our parents saying things like, oh, I can't afford this. Oh, next time. Maybe we'll get it next time. Oh, or that's too expensive or whatever, right? If we always heard that, that becomes a program. I can't afford it. I have lack. It's too expensive. I'll never be able to afford anything. I'll never be, okay? So that's a program. You will live your life and see life that way. You will think, okay, I can't really afford things. I gotta work at this job and this job to make enough. I live paycheck to paycheck. You will actually see your experiences playing out because of what you believe. Okay? All right? Okay, put a purple heart in the comments if you understand what I'm saying right this second. Thus far, okay? Give me a yellow heart in the comments if you understand what I'm saying thus far, okay? They do say that what you say is okay. Okay, so I know I'm moving fast, but now if you want to change, and listen to what I said. If you want to, I just told you that your life is being played out according to your current program. So, and your program got there through your parents, society, schooling, your conversations, relationships that you... Cashy Poo, please stop yelling. Okay, you need to come here, sweetie. We can't do the yelling. Okay? I just told you that that's how you got your program. And then I told you that according to your program, that's why you're seeing the life that you're seeing. Now, if we reverse engineer that, because that's all we truly have to do. If you reverse engineer that, you mean to tell me that the world that I see right now, the reality that I see right now, because we're all existing together, but my world, the one that I see, is only existing because of the program that is installed within me. What do I have to do if I want to see a different reality around me? I change my program. Now, the program was placed there. How? It was placed there through repetition. Okay? Trauma. And what? Super exciting experiences. These are how you get your program. This is actually how it's installed. Because see, if you had heard your parents say something, come here, baby. If you had heard your parents say something one time, then guess what? It would not be a program within you unless it was traumatic or super exciting. Cashy Poo, mommy is on the... I need y'all to give me 60 seconds power time. Mommy is on here talking, so when you're really loud, they can't hear me. Okay? You hear me? They can't hear me when you're super loud.
Okay.
Thank you. 60 seconds power time. What's this?
Too light on your work.
Okay, a little bit. Let me go get your thing. Hurry up. Woohoo! That's amazing, Cash. Yes. What does it say? Okay, thank you. Okay, come over here. Thank you so much. Can you put the top on that? I love it. I love it. Very good. He always be over here. He always be on my board, y'all. He gonna be teaching one day. He gonna be teaching. Okay, y'all power tap that screen for me. Did y'all power tap that screen? I need y'all to power tap that screen. Okay. Y'all gotta show you girls some love. This live can be life-changing if you let it be, right? So we need to make sure that we get this live to the people that need to see it. Thank you, Poo-Poo. All right. Okay, so here. Let's go. All right. Now, the program was placed there. This is the way it's installed. We are just like computers. It was installed through repetition. It was installed through trauma. It was installed through something super exciting. Let me give you an example. You could be bitten by a dog in the face at the age of 5 and it could change your life. Even though your face isn't off, You know, you may be forever traumatized by dogs. You may not want to go near them ever again. Now, with trauma, it depends on who is experiencing it, and it depends on what the trauma is. Because we got some people who can get bit by that dog and they will never want to go by dogs again. And we got some people who can get bit by that dog and baby, they're best friends with dogs in a week, okay? So we know that trauma only takes one time to change your life, okay? Something super exciting. I could win the lottery. I could win the lottery for $100,000. And that one incident would make me believe that it is possible to win the lottery, right? Or that I'm a lucky individual, right? Okay, just one time is needed. I don't need to win the lottery 50 million times to know that that winning the lottery is possible. All right? And then the repetition. Something continuously ingrained in you. You constantly hearing teachers say you're smart. You constantly being told I love you. You constantly being told, oh wow, look at how tall you are. Oh my gosh, look at how skinny you are. Oh my goodness, you are beautiful. Oh my goodness, you look hurt. Whatever, okay? The repetition causes you to have a particular program around whatever it is, okay? Now, if we want to change our life, if we want to change our experience, all we got to do is change the dang on program. This is very simple. Life is not complicated, guys. We just weren't given the instruction. So if we want to change the program, how do we do that? You want to change the program to level up. You do that, okay? How do we do that? All right? We do it with our creative tools. These are the tools, and this is the method, okay? So you got the method here. We're going to use repetition. We ain't using trauma, but we will use exciting experiences and repetition. So we have our method. Now, our tools that we are going to use, or what I call your tools, right, is your thinking, speaking, actions, and your emotions. Okay? Now, these are your tools. If you use these tools consistently, okay? Consistently, you can create a reality that you want to wake up to. I will give you an example right now. Okay? Here you are. Every single thought, every single creation starts with a thought. Every single creation starts with a thought. You see, you are a creator. You came here to create. You didn't come here to do any other thing but to create. Can you guys see this? It's a glare right there. Okay? You didn't come here to do any other thing but to create. Okay? So here, what does the creator do? The creator creates. That's all that you do. All day, every day. Every single day, every moment, you are creating. You think that you are just thinking. You think that you are just speaking. You think that you are just acting and going about your day. You think that your emotions are just a reflection of how you're feeling. No, these are your tools, your creative tools. Okay, the creator creates with what? Their creative tools. All right? And every single thing starts in the mind. We create with our what? Imagination. Listen, y'all. Imagine, okay? Nation. Your nation. Because guess what? We're all coexisting here. We're all coexisting here, but we're all living different lives. So it's really universe. Yes, your universe. Universe. Yours, not mine. Yours. Okay? Because yours looks different from mine. We're coexisting here, but we're living in completely different worlds, to be honest. Right? So my imagination, okay, is going to help me create the reality that I desire. So right here, I've given these examples, and I'll give it again. I will continue to teach this till I'm black and blue, until people understand exactly what is happening here and why it's so easy to manifest, okay? Here is a marker. You can put anything in this cloud, aka your mind, aka your imagination. Everybody's imagination, their goal, their desires, their dreams starts in their mind first. Okay? In their mind first. All right? So here you are. You have a thought. Oh my gosh, I have an idea of a marker, a dry erase marker. I'll be able to write on a board with it, right? You had an idea. You had an idea. It started in the mind. Okay? So it started in the mind and then bloop, here it was in the mind. You have it here. You're thinking about this thing, right? So now what happens when it could either be a thought that comes in and out of your mind, or it can be a thought that you think and you think and you think about and you speak about and you start acting upon this thought, right? You start feeling emotions towards this thought. When you are doing this, you are actually bringing it to life. Okay? So the reason why we're able to hold this marker is because this person didn't just let this thought go in and out of their mind. This person allowed this thought to become a creation. How did they do that? They used their tools. So first, they thought about it. Now, when they thought about it, they're sculpting this. They're sculpting it. They're creating it. They're drawing it, right? They are creating this. Okay? The more and more they think about it, it's like they're sculpting more of it. It's like they're creating more of it, right? Now, that's thinking. That's one of your creative tools. That's creative tool number one. And now what are they doing? They're also starting to breathe life into this creation by speaking about this. Okay? So they're using creative tool number two. They're speaking. Okay? They're breathing life into this creation. They're breathing life, or you can take life away if you speak negatively, but we're going to speak positively, right? And breathe some life into this. Oh my gosh, guys, I have an amazing idea for a dry erase marker. I'm going to make them in all these different colors. They're going to be so amazing, so helpful. You're going to be able to use them in classrooms, use them in your home, use them in the office, for ideas and their color, and you can have them in different all of this. I'm going to be speaking this, right? Then what? Okay, that's two of your creative tools. That's two of them. But then we have a third one and a fourth one, okay? Because I told you 4 creative tools. You got to use all of these tools in unison. Okay? Now that's speaking. What about tool number 3 is taking action. See, when you take action towards your goal, what are you doing? You are giving energy to this. You are actually giving energy to your creation. Because again, it can remain a thought in your head, or we can bring it to life. But you can sculpt it. You can bring it to life with your speaking, but you must take some type of action if you want to give some energy to this. All right? Now, number 4 is your emotions. And baby, this is my favorite because guess what? Your emotions give power. Let me give you an example right now. Here you are. This is a green colored marker. It's dry erase. Its brand name is Expo, okay? What do you guys think about this? You like this? Okay. Hey, Thais. Hey, honey. So you see this marker? It's green, right? You like it? I think you guys would like it. I think you should buy it for $5.99. Okay. It'll really benefit your life. But if I say, oh my gosh, guys, let me tell you about this green marker. This is the most amazing marker that I have ever had. You need this in your life. Okay. Y'all see that? See the emotion that I put behind this? Okay, which ones did you guys get more excited about? Which description? Description 1 or description 2? Description 1 or description 2? Hey, honey, thank you, honey. Thank you. Yes, okay. I'm going to flip the screen. Listen, when I flip the screen and I'm in front of the camera, it's because I want you to pay attention to me, okay? And what I'm saying and the message that I'm trying to relay. When I get back to the board, then I always flip the screen, okay? Description number 2. So do we see how that gives power? power to what it is that I'm trying to create. Okay? Thank you, honey. I love you so much. Thank you. Okay, you understand how that gives power to this creation? Now, put those all together. Guess what? If you think enough about it, if you speak enough about it, if you act it out, and you give emotions to this creation, okay? Now, again, we want it to be positive emotions, okay? Positive emotions. Now, when we do this, guess what? This and only these are the reason why we can hold this marker in our hand right now. Do you understand? Had they not done these things, we would not be able to hold this in our hand right now. I love you guys so much. I hope that you are well. I want to set up a time to check in with you guys. Just to check in with you guys, okay? Please let me, what's today? Friday. Let's touch base next. I love you too. Oh my goodness. I did a business consultation for this HVAC company. These are the owners, Jenny and Jorge. And they are just magnificent. I would love to touch base with you guys just to check in and give you guys a little pep. Okay? So let's meet next week. Jenny, email me. Okay? Email me. I'm just gonna touch base with you guys and check in with you guys. I love you so much. Okay, my darling. Jorge, I love you. I hope that you're doing well. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. That you're receptive to the teaching. Today is Saturday. Yes. My question is, what are the not to do's for manifestation? Oh, I just went over those, but I can touch base on those again really quickly. Have a lot of anxiety. Oh my gosh, yes. I just want to run through this so much. Such a beautiful soul. I love you so much. The Muse, thank you. Love you too. Just found you. Loving it here. Oh my goodness, Johanna, welcome. Welcome. I love all you guys. Hey, make sure that you guys please follow. Okay, make sure you follow because I go on for different times. Okay, I'm gonna go really, really fast. Okay. Listen, this is how we manifest into the 3D world. Did we understand that? Someone just said, what are the no-nos? Huh? Cashy Poo, what is it? 60 seconds. Power tap that screen for me, guys. Cash. Cash. Are you upstairs? Come back down. Why? I heard you screaming. Why are you screaming? Okay, so this is how we bring things into the 3D world, okay? This is how you manifest. It's not magic. You just got to do what you got to do. Do not think that you are going to be able to step in, do the thinking, speaking, and the emotions, but not take any action. You have to take action. You have to move towards the goal. If you don't, you will remain stagnant. So that is number one. All right? So that is number one. You must not stop. Okay? You want the do's and the don'ts, okay? Number one don't stop, okay? You must be consistent. That's something else that I talk about, right? This is from my my manifestation mastery guide, guys. I also talk about self-love. You must focus on the reason why self-love is so important. Let me read right here from my ebook. Okay. So let me give you guys the affirmation for self-love, okay, which is I am worthy of love and kindness. This is the one that I put here, right? Kindness for myself as well, love for myself as well, okay? This is what I'm really talking about, okay? Maintaining self-love and gratitude, 2 key ingredients to all manifestations, okay? I've always emphasized the importance of self-love and gratitude in the manifestation process. Why? Because these are the magic ingredients that add a sparkle to your manifestation journey, making it more fulfilling, rewarding, and successful. Self-love is about knowing your worth and embracing every part of who you are, including the parts that you might not be fond of. It's about treating yourself with kindness, respect, and compassion, much like you would treat someone you deeply care about. It's a profound journey of healing, acceptance, and growth that opens up a world of possibilities. When you truly love yourself, you set the stage for others to love you too, and for the universe to shower you with blessings. Okay? Then I speak on gratitude in this one as well, but then I'm going to skip over a little bit. Expecting abundance and happiness in life requires us knowing that we are deserving of it in all areas of our lives. Otherwise, we may never experience it. However, acknowledging the abundance that is already existing in our lives also allows us to see the gifts that we may sometimes take for granted. A healthy balance of self-love and gratitude will certainly make such an amazing difference in your life overall. The key is continuing to nurture yourself, love, and expressing gratitude on a daily basis, as this is crucial in maintaining your new identity. Okay? Oh my goodness, so many comments I'm trying to go through now. Let's see. Think self-love, that's what I'm suffering from. You are not suffering from. Okay, so hold it. Okay, so I teach this stuff and then you guys go back and do what you do, right? So I just told you that you're speaking what? Creates. Okay, you are a creator. You have creative tools. You create with your thinking, speaking, actions, and emotions. So as soon as you say, this is what I suffer from, then baby, expect to suffer. Okay? So you can pivot that and say things like, oh wow, I've been working on this. Okay? I see myself getting better with this. Okay? We gotta learn the power of our words and how to use them to our benefit. Okay? Be careful, even when explaining things to others, okay? and this is, I want you to be that mindful and intentional with your words. That's the whole point. That is the whole point, okay? So if you are having issues with maintaining your self-love and gratitude, a crystal recommendation for you would be rose quartz, okay? This is known for promoting self-love and healing, okay? Emotional healing. Please get yourself a rose quartz crystal, okay? An action that I would want you to take is to write down 3 things you love about yourself on a daily basis, okay? All right? So in my material, I always try to give you guys not only my thoughts about those particular hiccups, but how to resolve, right? I'm all about results. I love results, okay? So someone was asking about anxiety, and I haven't done this mind map in quite a while, okay? So let me just erase this really quickly, okay? So the reason why that's how you manifest, right? With all of those 4 creative tools. But a lot of times people are suffering with anxiety or depression. Raise your hand here if you suffer with anxiety or depression. Suffer, but are growing through, I should say, growing through anxiety or depression. Okay. Good here. I love that, J-Hill. Okay. I love that. I love that. Okay, good. Growing through it. I love that. Let me help you grow through it. For the ones who are new here, right? Because we have new people all the time on the live. Okay, so my regulars know this, but it's nothing wrong with a refresher. Here we are today. Okay, here we are today. And imagine that this is your lifeline. We know life is not linear like this, but say that this is your lifeline, right? We know that, oops. Okay? This is your past, this is your future, right? Okay? If you are growing through, see, look at me. I even have to catch myself, okay? We ain't perfect, but we must be intentional. So that means you got to listen to yourself. You have to listen. You have to be mindful of yourself, right? So unresolved trauma will result in some form of depression or anxiety. Okay? Some form of depression or anxiety, or both. Okay? Because it's unresolved. It's unresolved. That's the only reason why. Once it's resolved, you won't have to worry about this. All you have to worry about is getting up out of that habit. Okay? So here you are today. If you find that you're here today on your couch, in the living room, wherever you are, and you notice that you start to feel sad, anxious, upset, right? You got to ask yourself, what am I thinking about? Okay? And a lot of times people that deal with depression, they will find that their mind is constantly going back to moments of trauma. Okay? So here we have, for example, a moment of trauma, someone was abused. Here we say someone was neglected. Here we say they were abandoned here, okay? Or we could switch the order, okay? Abandoned, neglected, abandoned, and then abused, okay? So these are moments of trauma, right? And say these happen like to a child, and say the child never kept it in and never really expressed any of this hurt or pain that they were going through, right? Say they never had anyone to confide in. Say that they never had anyone to trust that they could speak to like that. All right. So what would happen? That little child, okay, would just continue to go about their life. Why? Because time waits for nobody, right? So they would continue to move forward, right? Here they are. They're just moving forward on with life. But they never healed from those. They never resolved them. There's no closure there, okay? So because there is no closure there, okay, they kept going, right? And now they're having moments where their mind keeps drifting back to these moments of hurt, right? Okay? Time stops for no one, but you weren't meant to really bring these depressive, traumatic moments with you, okay? We know that in life we have ups and downs, no getting around it, okay? Naturally, we have ups and we have downs, okay? Hold on just 1 second. Oh my gosh, this is confirmation of that I need to work, and thank you. Oh my goodness, yes, good. Okay. Oops. Hold on, y'all. Okay? So now, all right, we know that we're naturally going to have ups and downs, okay? Now, you have to know that when we have these moments, we got to resolve them. This may not have been your fault that these things happen. It's not our fault necessarily when these things happen all the time, right? Sometimes it may be, sometimes it may not. But it's our responsibility to make sure that we don't bring the baggage along with us, okay? I need you guys to tap that screen. Give me, we're not at 10K yet. You got to be kidding me, guys. I need you guys to tap the screen. You got to show some love, because this helps get the live to the people that need to see it, you guys. I love you guys so much. That's all that I ask for. Come on, let's get this live up so I can finish this teaching. Tap the screen, you guys. Tap the screen. Let's help get this live up. Let's tap the screen, tap the screen. Let's get to 12K. We definitely should be, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Being a people pleaser and looking for validation. Oh my goodness, yes. That's a lack of self-love there. People pleasing. I used to be that. Couldn't say no, didn't want to say no. Uncomfortable because I didn't know how to say no. Because you always, I don't know, taught, what you call it? What will they think? What will they think? All that shit. Ain't nobody had time for that. Okay, tap the screen, guys. Come on. We're almost there. Tap the screen and I'll pick back up my teaching. Would a 3-day best have a replay? The Manifest the Best, what she's talking about, that is a workshop that is available right now. Link is in my bio. And, or are you saying the 3-day? Oh, Manifest the Best self-class. Yeah, that's a workshop. It's self-paced. So as soon as you get it, it comes right to you, baby. It comes right to you. Okay? And it's self-paced. So that means you can do it in a day or you can do it in the 3 days. I messed that name up. It's okay. Okay, so we're over 10K. All right, so let's get into it. Unresolved trauma will result in some form of depression or anxiety, okay? If it's unresolved, if it's unhealed, here you are. You have experienced moments of trauma in the past, but because you never resolved it, you never taught proper communication skills, you brought the trauma along with you instead of healing it, which is why now you find that yourself is constantly thinking back to things that hurt you. You're constantly in states of being of depression. Some people's depression looks like, they're sad for a couple of hours. Some, they're sad for months, okay? Your depression or your state of being will depend on you. Now, what happens is if you do this enough, if you allow your mind to drift off, because your mind is headed this way. Your mind is headed this way, but here's your body. Your body is here, okay? If you do this enough and allow your mind to drift off like that, it becomes a program, okay? It becomes something that you start to do because you've done it repeatedly. It's something that you'll start to do habitually. So any little thing that happens, now it's causing you to go into a funk, into a depressive state. Okay, so that's why you got to be real careful about what you allow yourself to do habitually, repeatedly, because it becomes a program within you, right? Now, this past trauma that was never healed, if you are someone who deals with anxiety, because you never healed from this, it will dictate how you maneuver in the future and in the current state. So because you had this trauma, this heartbreak back here, you were abandoned here, you were abused here, you have a problem here with building relationships. You have a trust problem here, right? You don't want to get into, you don't want to get too close to people because of the trauma that you've experienced in the past. Okay, so that's how the unresolved trauma will impact you. All right, so if you deal with anxiety, all right, here you are today, but your mind will continue to think about things and worry about things from the future in a negative sense. You haven't even gotten 25 years old and you're worried about this and this. Or you haven't even gotten 60 years old, but you're worried about that. You have a presentation coming up. You worried about that. That's in 2 months. Why are you worried now? Okay? You haven't even gotten into y'all just got into the relationship. Why are you thinking about it not working out and not being successful? You see, you're gonna always think negatively first, because you have the unresolved trauma. You were hurt back here. So now you don't want to get into, have a close friendship. You don't want to have any friends, okay? Because you're scared, okay? Why? Because it's unresolved. Had you healed this trauma, you wouldn't be dragging it along with you here and here, okay? Here your body is, but we notice that your mind is headed this way. So we see the disconnect. When you're dealing with depression or anxiety, we see the disconnect, okay? All right? Because your body is here, but your mind has drifted off. That's a big no-no, all right? How do you resolve this? You implement the Nikki method, okay? Say Nikki, put Nikki method in the comments. Nikki method, type Nikki method in the comments. Nikki method in the comments, okay? What is the Nikki method? Okay? A method is something that has been tried and that it works. Okay? The Nikki method is something that has been tried and it works. I told you guys I've been studying mind control. Hey, honey. I've been studying mind control for 20 years. Okay? I've been studying my mind for 20 years. Okay? So what does that do? what is the method? Okay, first things first. All right, first things first. You have to pay attention to your emotions. Your emotions are going to be the gauge, okay? Your emotions are going to be the gauge that you need. So if I'm sitting here on the couch and I notice that I am getting sad, that's a trigger right there. What am I thinking about? Your emotions will be the gauge, and you ask yourself, what am I thinking about? Okay? What am I thinking about? All right? Now, when you determine what you're thinking about, you will notice that your mind was probably starting to drift off to somewhere it didn't need to be. Okay? So you're going to stop the thought. Stop that thought dead in its tracks, right? And once you stop the thought, you see how your mind was becoming disconnected and out of alignment with your body? It was starting to drift off, right? You got to stop the thought right here, dead in its tracks. Bring your mind back to alignment with your body. Okay, so you stop your thought and bring your awareness back to where you are. Okay? How do we bring our awareness back to where our body is? We ask ourselves things like, what is that I see? Oh, okay. That's just some kids outside playing outside the window. Okay, what's that I smell? Oh, that's just my candle over there burning. Okay. What's that I hear? Oh, that's just my frequency music over there playing. You understand? So you have to bring your awareness back. Baby, your mind can take off and be gone for hours at a time if you let it. You cannot let it do that. Why? Because your mind does what? Your mind does what? Creates. Your mind is one of your super creative tools. You cannot let your mind be out here thinking about the past, stuck in the past, thinking about shit from years and years ago, or months and months ago, or days ago. Okay? Now, I know some things are heavy. I know some things are hard. When you have those things, you need to heal. Okay? You need to go into healing for that. But, okay, here we are. You stop your thoughts and bring your mind back to where your body is. And you bring your awareness there. Ask yourself, what is that I see? What is that I smell? Okay? Etc. All right? Once you align yourself, I want you to breathe in and out 5 times deep. In with your nose, out with your mouth 5 times. Breathe. You're regulating yourself, okay? Then the last step is I want you to affirm something. Affirm something that negates the feeling that you were having before. Okay, so if right here you were starting to think about some abuse, you are going to affirm something powerful, like I am safe. I am strong. I am healed. Okay? So what are you doing here? You're implementing the Nikki method, and you are actually reprogramming yourself. See, it's not enough just to stop that thought. Hey, honey. How you doing, Ashika? How you doing, Ashika? Okay, Ashika is another mindset coach. All right? So how do you, it's not good enough just to stop the thought, right? Oh, I'm thinking about something from the past. I got to stop my thoughts. Nah, that ain't enough. I want you to completely reprogram yourself and implant a thought that you want to be there. Hey, Tawanda! Mwah! Love you so much. Hey, Mr. Gratitude. Mwah! Happy Saturday to everybody. Mwah! Love you so much. Okay? Put a yellow heart in the comments if you understand what I am teaching here. Woo! I'm not going to erase it because some people may want to take a screenshot. Okay? Give a yellow heart in the comments. Hey, Mr. Brandon. I love you guys so much. Hey, Affinity. Hi, Geraldine. I love you guys so much. You get it now? Oh, my goodness. That's so good. That is so good. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. She says, I get it now. Okay? All right. Let me put it here. Okay. So, for those of you who are new to me, you need to get your class materials, okay? You need to start here. Manifest the Best workshop, okay? It's a 3-day workshop. It is located, link is in my bio, all right? It'll take you right to my website. You guys also know that I do mentorships. Right now we are focused on abundance. I'm helping people that have online business ideas. If they have digital products that they're trying to create, make sure to check out any of my links will take you directly to my site, okay? So you definitely want the 3-day Manifest the Best workshop. Start here. This teaches us how to change into that new identity. If you're ready to level up, baby, you gotta take action, right? I talk about this. You got to take action. You will not get to where you want to be if you remain the same. You must become. Okay, you must become. Also, for women only, and anyone that I am currently mentoring, you also get free access to my classes, so you can have access to this workshop. Okay, so we have a women's only workshop called Elevated Sisters. Elevated Sisters. Okay, we are touching on love, toxic relationships, getting the hell up out of those. Okay, how we changed our mindset. I'm hosting this one with Sharon. Okay, she's another entrepreneur, but we are talking about love heavy. This is an intimate space. I'm not recording it. Please don't ask me to. You have to be there. I do not want this to be that your typical class. Imagine this as a sister circle. All right. So no, I'm not recording it, okay? Because I want it to be intimate and private, and I want people to feel comfortable, okay? So we're talking about love. We're talking about money. We're talking about mindset, and we're also doing, someone requested that we do the vision board instruction during this workshop, and we will, okay? Link for these workshops are on my in my bio. Please take advantage. When Elevated Sisters, this one is going to be November 26th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's a 3-hour workshop. Thank you, Jahan. I see your yellow hearts, my lovey. Again, needed this today. Taking notes in my journey journal. Yes. Please make sure to check out my YouTube channel. I am growing my YouTube channel, guys. I need you guys to subscribe. My new podcast, I'm working on my new podcast now, but the podcast, y'all, is a little, it's adult. It's an adult podcast, okay? You guys get the angel Nikki right here, okay? But we gotta spice it up a little bit for the podcast, okay? So it is called Free Spirit Chronicles. Okay, Free Spirit Chronicles, okay? Uncut. And I will be showcasing it this winter. But I want you guys to get hype about that. Go ahead and follow me on YouTube. And yeah, love you. Bye.